The Taliban, which now claim to have resolved all security issues in the country, attended the low-level Russian Davos at St. Petersburg last week and appealed for tech and skill support from any and every country who wanted to assist it. The Taliban-run government representative also urged the world to focus and assist it with food and grain support in line with the massive food shortage that has posed the risk of famine in the country. As per different estimates, nearly 60% of the country's population stands on the cusp of acute hunger.
Mohammad Yunus' moment was the center of attention in Russia's Davos summit this year, following a weak international participation following the West's snub to Russia. However, it also turned out to be a great opportunity for the Afghanistan minister to use the platform to put forth his country's genuine interests and issues before the world. And despite Russia facing an increasing ostracization from the world, Afghanistan maintained that it wanted to deepen relations with Moscow, which has proven to be a reliable partner in the past too.
افغانستان تاسو ته معلومه ده چې د روسیې سره ډېرې اوږدې تجارتي اقتصادي اجتماعي اړیکې لري. کوشش مو دا دی چې زموږ تجارت د ټولې دنیا سره خصوصا روسیه چې زموږ سره اوږدې اړیکې لري غواړو خپل تجارت ته نور هم ادامه ورکړو او له سره څخه بیا په هغه ځای کې چې مشکلات باید نه وي زموږ او د روسیې در مابین باید یو ډېر پراخ تجارت وجود ولري. افغانستان په اوس وخت کې غنمو ته اوړو ته د تیلو ته غازو ته او د خوړو غوړو ته ضرورت لري یا تیلو ته ضرورت لري. په دې وخت کې د افغانستان ضرورت دی موږ غواړو چې په اول ټیم دا ځینې دا د روسیې څخه صادرات کوو. بیا
Taliban-led government of Afghanistan calls itself a truly independent and sovereign country now, which wants to have better ties with countries across the world. However, it is also a fact that the humanitarian situation, which wasn't great even during the previous West-backed government, has deteriorated further since last August when the group swept to power. The country is in the middle of some of the worst economic crises, with the US not willing to release all the Afghan funds it freezed, citing the Al-Qaeda threats that might pop up if Taliban were handed that huge of an amount. Situation is such that Kabul doesn't have cash to even pay for the salaries or buy food. Western aid has been suspended because the Taliban government includes designated terrorists. And millions of Afghans face acute malnutrition and starvation in the coming months. India has pledged 50,000 metric tons of wheat to the country and has sent over half of it. But that has covered just one aspect of the plethora of problems that Afghans face. And now the Taliban asserted in Russia that it didn't want to depend on others for its future, hence requested the countries to assist it with technological advancements and with the skill sets, and not with outright aids.
د یو افغان په صفت خواهش مو دی د ټولې دنیا څخه چې افغانانو ته د مایانو نیول زده کړي په زیربنایي پروژو کې زموږ سره کومک وکړي. نه زموږ سره کومک وکړي، موږ ضرورت لرو چې موږ ته مایع رانه کړي، موږ ته د مایع نیول را زده کړي. موږ غواړو چې افغانستان د کار د لارې پر مخ ولاړ شي، د کاروبار د لارې پر مخ ولاړ. نه غواړو چې افغانستان پر جامعه جهاني باندې بار شي. افغانستان باید په خپله باید خپل قوت پیدا کړي.
Experts, however, say that the Taliban would require to change its method of operations if it wants to build any form of credibility within the international community. Primary point being the equal treatment of women who are being treated as second-class citizens under the Taliban regime, with all their freedoms snatched away under current dispensation. the international community has been reluctant as it believes that Taliban are really close to what they were during the previous regime of 1996 to 2001. And any financial push might prove to be counterproductive instead of bringing favorable results of peace and prosperity.